Thanks for tuning in, everyone. I'm KENIMAC. You know the evening couldn't get any better for this former Bulldog. Washington just received a call in front of family and friends that changed his life forever. The receiver, a third-star recruit out of college, now a second-round draft pick for the Pittsburgh Steelers.
You guys set the tone really early in this game, and that was exactly what I think everyone who's a Bobcat fan wanted. Premium was going to be bringing a new level of competition this year. You know, last year not so much, but this year you knew you had your work cut out for them.
Just when people were starting to get discouraged about those Central Bobcats, the Angry Orange got not just one, but two statement wins against two of their strongest competitors, as if to say, don't doubt us.
It is a beautiful night out here in San Antonio, considering all that snow they got here yesterday, but we're not worrying about snow today. We're going to go inside the Alamo Dome here in just a couple of hours, and we're going to see an amazing matchup.
Football season will be here before we know it, thank goodness. Which means it's time to begin our preview of the West Texas Scoreboard football season. Which teams have we chosen as our Week 3 must-see match? Oh, I know it's a big one.
Luckily for Coach Guy and his team, they have a good idea of what the Cranes are going to be bringing to the field tonight. They are more of a running offense, so they're going to be lining up in a slot T formation. They were able to execute the way Coach Cox had been practicing with them all season long. They came off the snap quick.
A subplot coming from the defensive side of the ball is one Sam Denmark trying to eclipse a record at 16 years old.
An 83-61 win against the Lady Falcons. And of course, this continues their winning streak, 11 games strong, and they're still sitting #1 in the LSC.
It's no secret injuries come with the game of football, and plenty of squads are dealing with them right now at this point in the season. From one injury to another, Wiley's QB, Sam King, has dealt with his fair share this season.
I want to get started on the thing that's on everyone's mind, and what's really important here in this game is the health of the players. Not only Otto, he got an injury, but Jesse Scott, that looked really bad. Tell me what was on your mind.
It turned out to be a beautiful night here in San Angelo compared to the downpour we all faced at Lakeview Stadium a couple hours ago.
I want to talk about this huge hit coming from this guy right here. That caught my eye early in the game. Did that pump you guys up or what?
Today's winner is, can we get a drum roll, please? Ooh.
I'm KENIMAC.
I'm Chris Burr.
KIUI.
They say strength doesn't come from what you do. It's from overcoming things you once thought you couldn't. And Eli's story is no different.
I'm Eli DeHoyos. I'm 16 years old and I'm a fighter.
From day one, Eli was not like everyone else.
It was in 2010. He had been sick. I knew there was something wrong because he was 10 years old and he was still wearing a size 5.
A lot of people looked at me different. They would make fun of me.
She was growing faster than he was, so we knew there was something going on.
After countless doctor visits and no answer,
I requested for them to do biopsies on him, and when they did the biopsies, when we found out that he had cancer.
And I was like, no way. And my doctor's like, yes, you have thyroid cancer. And I was like, oh God.
Honestly, I thought he was gonna die, so.
I'm sorry.
It was hard on her.
Yeah.
It took a big toll because since they were little, you know, these two have always been together in everything. So when we first found out, it was real hard. It was real hard.
the doctor said after his first surgery, his chances of living a normal life again were slim to none.
So I wouldn't have been able to talk, I wouldn't have been able to walk, do anything, I pretty much would have been useless.
You don't want to believe it, you know, and for a little bit, you know, you fall into depression and, you know, not my son, you know, why not me? And
whenever I got out of the surgery, I was just like a regular human being. Just decided to do something and then just sit in my room and just be sad and just not do nothing and just waste my life. And just went to athletics.
That's when a love for powerlifting was born, along with a newfound confidence for Eli.
Because last year I was so weak, and this year I would just, boom, it was just awesome.
One of the things that I've seen from Eli is always a bright smile on his face, and him always being positive, and him working his tail off every single day.
He enjoys what he does, and for his size, pound for pound up, I mean, there's probably not many like him.
You could say the hard work is paying off.
You're heading to state.
Yes, ma'am.
Your first year in powerlifting.
Yes, man, first year.
That's crazy. That's so crazy.
It is, it's pretty cool.
On a scale of 1 to 10, he's probably like 1,000.
Yeah,
1,000 at least.
1,000.
Eli's working towards
mentality.
that first place in state.
Eli is the perfect example of a fighter.
It's all because of God.
When life weighs him down,
That's the reason why I feel like I'm here.
it only makes him stronger.
Prove to people that you can do anything with God.
Just like the sport he's grown to love. And doing it all, of course, with that big Eli smile on his face. I'm KENIMAC, Fox News First.
Hey, ladies.
I'm at the Bulls of the West, so a little different today. This is Christopher. So tell me how crazy you have to be to do something like this.
Oh, you got to be a little wacky. It takes a different mindset.
Well, what age did you start being crazy, I guess we could say?
I started being crazy when I was 12, but my mom didn't let me start fighting bulls till I was 13.
What goes into fighting these bulls?
It's just like any athlete. It's all about what you're doing during the week. You're working out, you're eating good, you're doing your drills. We train all week just to come out here for 60 seconds.
I mean, no offense, you're dripping sweat here, so it's not like you didn't get a workout tonight.
Oh yeah, I'm not used to this West Texas heat. That's what I'm blaming.
Do you play any sports besides bullfighting?
I used to play football. Could have went to the league, but
Didn't work out for you, didn't work out for you.
I could have went,
That's
but
an outfit, yeah. We're gonna do a little bit everything but sports now, so I'm gonna ask you some really random questions. So chicken or steak?
steak.
Going to a beach or going to the mountains?
Oh, beach all day.
What is your ideal date?
My ideal date, where she pays.
Oh! No. Rude.
That's probably why I'm single.
Yeah, right? Most comfortable clothes to be in?
Oh man, underwear. That's it. Straight commando. Is that commando?
No.
Oh, then commando. Nothing.
I'm KENIMAC. This is Christopher.
You ain't first, you're last.
You ain't first, you're last. Can you say KIDY Fox News First with me? I'm KENIMAC.
I'm Christopher.
KIDY.
I ain't ready for Hollywood.
You got this. I'm KENIMAC.
I'm Christopher.
KIDY.
KIYD.
That's it, we're done. He's not from here, we'll give him that.